Goes in. All set for the Woodward. And they're off. Skippy Longstocking shows the way. It's Skippy Longstocking right out towards the front and gets off the rail, is out in the 2-path, and now will cross over and gets close to the rail now with mild pressure from Mask Parade. It's these two into the turn, and now these two do hook up in the early stages. Mask Parade takes it right to Skippy Longstocking, who is going to take off the early kick, and now Skippy Longstocking is ranging up on the outside. Tough opening quarter there as Kroupy is out in the center of the racetrack in third. TAPIT TRICE is the trailer as Mask Parade and Kendra Carmouche, they're in front. They're up by 2. And they went 23.36 for the opening quarter mile. Now more settled as Skippy Longstocking is in the center of the racetrack in second, is in the clear with Kroupy, who's right down towards the inside, still third. TAPIT TRICE starts to move forward a touch. There's the gray at the back. Gets encouraged by Dylan Davis to move forward as they're still chasing Mask Parade through a 47 seconds flat. Half-mile time. Skippy Longstocking tries to move in closer now. Mask Parade, the big long shot, has still got some run. It's Mask Parade with less than a half-mile to go. Skippy Longstocking starts to move in. TAPIT TRICE made that early move, is down towards the inside, and now Kroupy is in gear for Rat Ortiz Jr. as the new leader. Ranging up on the outside will be Skippy Longstocking and Manny Franco, and they are now a half length in front of Mask Parade, who's back to second. Kroupy starts to get going. Orange Cap up on the outside. TAPIT TRICE just had to steady in behind Mask Parade, who's not done yet as they reach the top of the stretch. 1:11.4 for 3/4 of a mile, and Skippy Longstocking is trying to win it right here. It's Skippy Longstocking who now straightens up, has a final furlong to get. Skippy Longstocking is now drawing away. TAPIT TRICE is ranging up on the outside, gets some clear running room, has every shot to run this leader down. Skippy Longstocking is now weary here in the late stages. TAPIT TRICE is lunging. TAPIT TRICE gets up and wins it. TAPIT TRICE wins the Woodward over Skippy Longstocking, Kroupy, and Mask Parade in 1 minute 50 seconds flat.
TAPIT TRICE, Todd Pletcher, Dylan Davis. Pletcher's 5th win in this race, and a little surprising who was in front early in here. It was not Skippy, it was Mask Parade.
Correct. That obviously took away a bit of an advantage for Skippy Longstocking. But, Jonathan, how much the best was this horse?
Yeah, I mean, he missed the break. Right when Dylan started, winding him up. We all know TAPIT TRICE is a pluggy type of horse. He's winding him up at the 3/8 pole. He gets stopped. Then he's got to come back outside. He's getting dirt kicked in his face. He shifts out here. Here, it doesn't look like he's going to get here. And then in 2 more jumps, you're like, oh, he's definitely going to get there. That was an adventurous ride.
I mean, just bizarre. He is a quirky horse. It's not like we haven't seen him be a little bit weird over the years, but blows the brake, ends up last, moves up in the backstretch, stopped turning for home. Skippy extended, but man, once he got clear running on the outside, he ran.
3-1-2-4 finish. Skippy Longstocking finally got to the front. Manny Franco asked for everything, but not enough. TAPIT TRICE just gobbling up ground late to roll by for the 6th win of his career. Let's go back to the start, and not what we expected out of the gate.
Certainly not what I expected. I did not like my chances after the break. He broke about a 1/4 to a half length slow, but then he just sluggish. And it's a horse that gave Luis Saez fits all last year, and you could see, and I can't imagine Todd Pletcher was excited by that, but he's probably said, well, I've been through it with this horse before. But what a race he ran to win this race.
No, he did. I mean, look, he's one of those horses that's always shown a lot of talent. He's just been in his own worst enemy, which is why I thought he was interesting when he ran in the Jockey Club Gold Cup as an option. But he needs a lot of things to go his way. But when those things go his way, he has big races with his name on them.
I mean, it is the kind of performance, and I don't think he's winning the Breeders' Cup, but he is the kind of horse after a race like this you want to look at a little bit because he can rate.
Yeah.
Right? Probably doesn't want to get left in the Breeders' Cup, but there is going to be pace in the Breeders' Cup, and I think that's encouraging at least. And you know that the connections are not going to be afraid to try. There's too much upside.